Guys, what is going on? I haven't done a live for a while, and we are here because some of you wanted me to react to Love is Blind. I got quite a few messages about this, especially about this in particular couple. A few people have messaged me about this in particular couple and wanted me to react to it and give my take on what's going on. And I've been watching it, I have been watching it, but I definitely want to go through this argument that they have because I think this argument has been a long time coming, and he hasn't. This is the first time really that we hear him voice his opinion. Um, so everyone coming in, welcome, welcome. Give me a little hi in the chat. I haven't gone live for a while, and I'm gonna start doing this more because I think this actually might be quite fun. Um, so let's react to Chelsea and Jimmy from Love Is Blind season 6. They have been the talk of the town, mainly her. But let's react and break down this relationship because there's a lot of things that I've seen with this couple leading up to this point, and this is the first time that he's actually gonna come through. Shane, what's up, man? Thank you, #1 supporter. Thanks for coming in. I'm gonna do some more lives, Shane. I'm gonna do some more lives, and I'm gonna start reacting to stuff. So, and anyone who catches this even after the fact, if there's anything you want me to react to and just give my take on things and just watch it, and I can watch it for the first time with you as well, or even if you have seen it, then let me know. But let's get into this, man. Let's get into this video. Okay.
About you, but I really do care about you, but
Ooh.
truthfully, you've been a little clingy.
She is not happy.
Clingy?
Yeah, just to pause there. Yeah, let's look at this face right now. He literally just said, I think you're being a bit clingy. And that face, she is like, yo, I'm about to marry you. Like, we're supposed to love each other. We're apparently about to spend the rest of our lives together. And you literally just said that you're clingy? I know, Shane, literally. Like, what is this? That's a face like a slapped ass right now. That's a face like a slapped ass. Let's carry on.
Well, you're saying you want me to give you more love and affection, and I feel like you're giving me too much.
Clingy?
I felt like...
Are you fucking kidding me? You mean you're calling me clingy? That was fucking rude.
I have told...
Do you know what it is? And because I've been watching the episodes leading up to this, I think I know what the issue is. He said clingy, but he probably should have said overbearing. Probably should have said overbearing, because anyone who's watched it up to this point, you'll know that, I'm just gonna say how it is. She is incredibly insecure. She's like really insecure. I don't know if she's got experience in terms of where she's always felt like a guy's second choice, whether a guy has left her for another woman before, but she very clearly has a lot of insecurities and is constantly looking for reassurance from the guy that she's with, like constantly. I actually even think this is the reason why they ended up together in the first place, because the other guy, I can't remember his name, but the guy with the mullet, when he was like to her, when they were proposing and everything, and he was like to her, oh, if I had asked you to marry me first, would you have said yes? She 100% would have said yes, right? That's not saying that she didn't have feelings for both guys, but she would have 100% gone with the other guy if he asked first, because she is so desperately looking for that guy who's going to be there for her. And the first guy who showed, hey, I will be there for you, which was Jimmy, just because of the order, because he was the first one that showed that, she was like, yeah, I'm going to grab onto it. She is deeply insecure, and she is massively triggered by anything that might even suggest that a guy isn't as into it as maybe she would like to be. But let's continue.
I love you more than any of the guys have told their fiancés.
I don't give a shit about them.
I'm saying
she
I
doesn't
have
care
told
about
you
them.
an excessive amount, in my opinion. I have told you a lot.
Okay.
And I have meant it every time I told you.
Okay.
I really do love you.
I really do love you. This man's face right here, this guy's face, he's trying to convince himself. He's trying to convince himself. Like, I told you, I really do love you. There is not conviction in when he said that. Do you know what I mean? When someone says they love you, they go, "Hey, I love you." But he's like, "No, I really do love you." He's like, "Yeah." He doesn't love her, man. He doesn't love her. I think he's grown love for her. He's definitely grown love for her, right? But he doesn't. He's not like, "Oh, I love you. Like I want to spend the rest of my life with you." He's definitely not that. And half the times he says it, he's just trying to convince himself. Shane, he is flushed, like he is embarrassed. 100%. The reason he's embarrassed is because he's finally got to a point where he's trying to express how he feels, that she's being a bit clingy, a bit overbearing. He's fully aware that it can come across that he doesn't love her as much as he's been saying it. And even though she might be quite insecure, women tend to pick up on energies very quickly, especially when there's been a shift in a guy. And I think she's definitely picked up that he is not into it as much as she would hope that he is. But let's continue.
I have given.
I know you have given.
No, I don't. I want to hear from you. I have given 100% to every single person I've ever been with.
That's why I chose you. I know you give 100%. You're.
I'm not done talking. I feel like shit. For you to say I'm clingy when I'm trying to do things for you to prove to you, like.
I'm telling you how I feel.
I love you.
I'm telling you how I feel.
Okay, well then that says a lot.
You know what? I know I keep pausing it. If he actually loved her as if he was going to marry her, he would not say that she was clingy. He wouldn't say that. Like we have to remember, this is supposed to be the honeymoon phase. This is supposed to be like the honeymoon, right? And he's like, "Yeah, I need my space from you." And it is very true that guys, generally speaking, guys do need their space sometimes. You know, women, I say this all the time. Look, the way a guy treats his time with you as a woman is the way a woman treats her kitty cat, right? It's not something that you don't want to give to him, but it has to be willingly given. And so he's feeling that he's having to give so much just to make her feel secure. And she puts a lot of her insecurities onto him. This is a perfect example. You know, we all have our insecurities, but this is a perfect example of when you will have somebody who goes, "Hey, it is your job to make me feel secure. And if I don't feel secure, then it's your fault." And that's what she's feeling right now. And the irony is, the basis of this conversation was supposed to be about how he feels and him expressing himself. Jimmy is very much the kind of guy who is he's more in tune with his emotions compared to the average man, and he knows how to articulate that. But she's kind of hijacked the conversation, and she's kind of saying, "Well, you're telling me how you feel, but actually is what's really important is about how I feel."
If that's how you feel, I do not ever want to be with someone who says I'm too clingy, especially someone who put a fucking ring on my finger.
That's not
Yeah,
your
she's
whole
got a ring on
personality
it.
now. I'm saying the last few days, you have been a little clingy.
All right, well, expect a lot less from me now because that's fucking bullshit. Maybe I should stay at my place tonight because this is not cool.
I love you and I want to be with you and I want a life with you.
You didn't kiss me.
Do you believe that? Do you believe that? I think he has love for her. I don't think he wants to spend his life with her. I don't think he does. I don't believe it.
Once today.
I did.
You never tell me you love
Kissed
me.
you twice.
Okay.
I rolled out of.
Oh, you never tell. He literally just told you several times that he loves you. She's projecting. She is huge. Oh, this happens all the time in relationships. She is projecting the thought process that has been triggered in her head, and she is just saying that onto him. What's happened is she's picked up on this thing that, oh, maybe he doesn't like me as much. And now she's in her head been like, oh, well, he didn't kiss me today. Maybe he doesn't care about me. Maybe he doesn't love me. Maybe he doesn't do all this. And she is just word vomiting her thought process. Shane, it seems like an overreaction. 100%. All my guy is saying that, look, I just need a little bit of space. It's not that big a deal. I love you, but I just need a bit of space. But she's not all those I love yous is going in one ear and out the other because she's so busy up here, and then she is just expressing everything of that triggered thought process that's happening.
bed late this morning. I went straight to work, and as soon as I get out of work, I come down here and meet your friends.
And the first thing out of your mouth is that I'm clingy.
She
You
said
started
overbearing.
causing these problems and digging for shit the second you saw Jess's picture.
It's not about Jess at all.
I'm about to marry you.
Yeah.
Okay, this is a huge, huge deal for me.
It's a huge deal for me too.
Because I'm clingy?
You know what? If you saw Jess's photo, that actually explains a lot. Because, no offense, Chelsea, but you said you were out here looking like Megan Fox. Sorry, let me rephrase. You said someone else said you look like Megan Fox. And then he saw what Jess looked like online and was like, nah, she actually does look closer to Megan Fox. Oh. You know what? He's definitely been regretting some of his decision, unfortunately so, or definitely wondering, oh, what would have happened if I chose Jess? You know Megan Fox? Yeah, Shane, you know Megan Fox. Megan Fox who was in the Transformers films. Apparently a woman said that she looks like her. I know. She's a redhead, I know. But if he saw Jess, he saw photos of her online, he would have been definitely thinking, if I had taken that avenue, if I had chosen Jess, what would that look like right now? What would that even look like? And so to this point, yeah, I mean, she looks nothing like Megan Fox. I mean, apart from, they both got longish hair, she got blue eyes. I don't really see any other resemblance, but that's just my opinion. That's just my opinion. But if you saw another, imagine this, right? Imagine you chose someone and you're about to choose someone else, and then you see what that person looks like, and that makes you go, oh, I almost wish I'd chosen them. That's what would have happened the second he saw the photo of Jess. And that there would have been a shift in that energy. And because she is so sensitive to any kind of suggestion that someone's not really that much into her, she would have picked up on that for sure. That actually doesn't surprise me. And if his energy did shift when he did that, that's actually bad on him, because even if he does think that, he should have mastered it better.
I cooked you dinner. I
am
stayed by
thankful you cooked me dinner.
myself.
I'm
Then
thankful.
I sat and watched your fucking show with you, and you say I'm too clingy, and then went upstairs and had sex with you? And I'm too clingy? No, this is bullshit. This is fucking bullshit. That's fucking rude. That's so fucking
Well, if you're going to
rude.
bring up the sex, you're the one that wanted to have sex.
Yeah, I
also,
did.
maybe wanted a little breather from that too.
Yeah, I can't with this guy. This guy gave her pity sex. This guy gave her sex like, all right, yeah, okay, you want to have sex? Sure. Dude, that's actually, I feel bad for her now, because that's actually really difficult to hear as a woman. Women are not used to being rejected sexually. Like it very seldomly happens. So to hear almost kind of, oh, I just had sex with you because like you wanted to, not necessarily because I wanted to, because you wanted to. And in my experience, the handful of times I've said no to a girl in regards to sex, the handful of times it's happened, they have not reacted great at all. I'm just gonna be honest. They have not reacted great. Like one girl, I kid you not. Wow, I actually can't believe this happened. This is actually really bad when I think about it. One girl, it was like the second date, she ended up coming back to mine, right? And one girl was like, if you don't have sex with me, I will never see you again. What? That's crazy. Is that not crazy? Imagine if I said that to a woman. Imagine if I, as a man, was round a girl's house and I was just like, hey, if you don't have sex with me, you'll never see me again. That's low-key blackmail. That's manipulation. That is sexual manipulation. That's actually really bad. But yeah, bottom line is, some women do not react positively to being sexually rejected because they're not used to hearing it. Women don't used to hear it. So that can be such a blow to someone's ego. Shane, if you want a man to be honest and communicate, you can't blow up like this. I agree. How often do we hear all the time about how men don't express how they feel? not only do men not know sometimes know how they feel, but then to actually articulate it in a way that can be understood. And this whole conversation started with him expressing how he feels, and instead of her going, "Oh, okay, like I recognize that may hurt me, but I want to understand why you feel that way. And what is it that maybe I am doing that's making you feel that way? And maybe how can we resolve this together?" Instead, she just completely focused and hijacked the conversation and was just like, "That makes me feel bad. And now this is about how I feel, how you've made me feel. And you're not supposed to make me feel this way." I get it can definitely hurt, like 100%. I get that. But she did hijack the conversation when he was expressing, "This is how I feel." And as an audience member, as the public, if we're seeing this, if guys are seeing, "Oh, so when I express something about how I feel that you don't like, you can't handle it," what is the incentive for me to share that with you? What is the incentive for me to be vulnerable with you? And he is being kind of vulnerable on international television, not national television, international television, or coercive control. Very true. Very true. Almost at the end. Let's do it. Yeah, she's done. I can't even lie. He feels so much better right now. I know they've just had an argument, but he feels so much better because that has been on his mind. I guarantee you that has been on his mind for a while. That has been on his mind. Like, this girl's a bit clingy, she's a bit overbearing, she's constantly looking for reassurance. And now he's just gone, "I just told her. I just told her."
God.
Yeah, she's done. Guys, interesting. Well, thanks for someone sending me to that. I mean, I have actually been watching Love is Blind for a little bit. And this couple is has been an interesting couple to say the least. Especially with the other girl being like super attractive. I actually think the other girl was probably the most attractive in there, and he's looking at he's looking at his decision like, "Ah, damn." But yeah, let me know what you guys think. I mean, how do we create a better space for men to express themselves, even when it's something that maybe the woman doesn't like? Do you know what I mean? Um, but yeah, guys, I'm gonna do some more live streams. I'm gonna do some more live streams where we can chat kind of more fluently. And feel free to send me things you want me to react to, and I'll add it to the list. And I don't know, maybe I'll start doing this once a week. And if you guys want more of that, then I'll give you more. But thanks to my supporters, Shane. Thank you for always being my number one supporter, man. I appreciate you. I always see your comments and always try and respond when I can. And yeah, anyone who catches this after, feel free to send me some stuff to react to. My Instagram should be in the link below. If you can't see it, it's at StaySlickWiki on Instagram, and send me some cool stuff. And let's get this rolling. But thanks for tuning in, guys, and I'll see you in the next episode. Peace.